Hey everybody, we're back. I know, right? I'm finally back. Where have you been, brah? February through December through February are my busiest times of the year for work and stuff, so it's been really hard to get the time to do any new videos and whatnot. So I do apologize that I've been really busy, but it's good to be back. And yes, that means we are back with another episode of Let's Play Stardew Valley. I'm your host, the RPG guy. And holy mother of Burl, have I been away for a while. And that's just, you know what, that's just going to happen, guys. Winter is the worst time of year for me to do anything and or get anything casual done. Casual being, you know, I play a lot of games casually. And in the case of what I've been up to lately, it's just been work. Conventions, master classes, all kinds of bullshit just constantly being thrown my way. It's nobody's fault. I'm not like, oh my god. No, nothing like that. No, it's just, you know, you get busy with life and, you know, the things you do kind of for fun and for, you know, personal enjoyment, you just don't have the time. And that's been really what's been going on lately. I haven't had the time, but alas, now the time is available and I'm back at it again. I guess maybe in the future I should just be like Red Letter Media and go, fuck you, it's January. Fuck you, it's winter. But in all intensive purposes, that's really kind of how it is for me, though. Is winter is the worst time of year for me to do anything or get anything done. So, because it's just nonstop work. Alright. So, I'm a little thinking in the back of my head of stuff we need to do. We've got our fruit trees being worked on. That's great. We've got a shit ton of shrooms we're just going to toss because we don't need common mushrooms. We need the fancy shit. Where's my fancy shit, yo? And I guess what we want to do is start preparing our barn. Why don't you come on back to my barn? So that way we can start the next stage of our farm's evolution. Also might want to look at our pickaxe and other things too. So wood fence. How much wood do we actually have? Well, we got a pretty plentiful amount. Let's see here. We'll need a gate. Start with that for the moment. Now the thing is that the animals that will be partaking in this area of the farm, the animals that'll be over here are much bigger, and in turn I want to give them a bit bigger space. Oh, I didn't want to put that there. We'll have to make better fences as time goes on, but for right now, we'll be alright. Might have made it even too big, but this is the face of me not caring. You have a face, and it's made out of people. So we're going to bring it all the way over to the side here. Make some more. Okay, and then shit, I need more. So we also need to get a heater and some other stuff for this building, but before we allow winter to come up, because that'll be devastating for anything that has to live in that fucking barn with no heater. So we'll have to put some money towards that, which we're going to get a chunk of money anyway, so I'm not hyper concerned per se, but it is something that's coming. Sell off that and that, just as for the little goofy amounts of money we get from it. Oh, and the mayo. Fuck you, mayo. Fuck you, mayo. What else are we doing here? Let's see. Batteries out. So we're doing this. So I'm committed to working on that. So let's oh, you know what? I could have made a walkway down there. Son of a bitch. Now I gotta do it. Fuck. Everything must be correct and in its place. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So about 7, maybe 8. So walkway. Perfect. Good enough. All right. Yay. Great. Let's get out our scythe as well. Fuck you. Scythe. We'll go ahead and break this down. It's gonna die in a couple of days anyway, so it doesn't really help us. 465 out of 480, so we need a little bit more hay. Okay, that's it. All right. Now what to do? Well, we've wasted a lot of the day not being able to accomplish much for obvious reasons. Our best bet is to check on our pickaxe, because I don't remember when that's going to be done. If it's going to be done. No, when it's going to be done. Summer season. Spring, summer, fall. Okay. Got 4 ancient seeds. That's nice. Well, son of a bitch. All right, I have an idea. Let's go check on our pickaxe. We'll go down to the beach and explore down there and see what we can find. The usual suspects, so to speak. And we actually can use the little bit of time left in the day. If Numbnuts lady is down at the cow shop, we can get the cow stuff. At least the heater. We don't need to necessarily start farming off of the cows right away as soon as we get them, because they're not going to be producing anything yet. Because you're only going to be veal. I mean, babies. That's right. Babies. They're not veal. Are they? Ooh, I pooped a little. All right. Oh, God damn it. Woman, sell me the goods. We need, see, that's going to burn through our money anyway. And then we need about $4,000 to buy everything we need. But let's buy the heater. And then we'll buy the other 2 pieces later. We'll probably buy the milk thing and ditch the shears for the time being, because I haven't committed to it yet. We'll buy the shears when we are ready to buy the shears. And then the whole next year is going to be spent on house upgrades, building, all that kind of stuff. That way we can get ducks and we can get goats and other bullshit, so we can knock out some more of the community center. You know, why am I down here? I clearly said to myself and stated that I needed to check on my fucking pickaxe. We'll come back here and check for any more leftovers. Because that's going to be one of our big money pulls, is going to be that. Especially during winter, fishing and other stuff, because we're going to be doing a lot of fishing to knock the fishing stuff out. There we go. There's our pickaxe. Fucking A. Alright, so we got our pickaxe back, which pretty much means we can go spelunking if we want again, but I'm a little hesitant. I know we should, and we will. Probably get one delve in this episode if we can. But a lot of things is preparing for winter and making sure the farmstead is prepped and ready to go. Bringing in cattle will give us the ability to make more stuff. I mean, we can literally make a cheese machine, cheese press. We have the materials to do that, by the way. I don't think we have one sitting over there. If not, we can get the materials out and start making cheese as well. And that'll be more revenue during the winter year. So, yeah, we'll invest in a little bit now, but it'll keep producing for us all winter long. And that'll give us the ability to go to the desert and do more spelunking and, you know, whatnot. But we're not going to do any spelunking until we've finished our fishing requirements, because we're only 2 fish short. So that to me is going to be the big draw here. And making sure that we knock that out. Knock out fishing, knock out we'll also visit the peddler off and on in the early parts of the year. On, what is it? When does he show up? Wednesday, what is it? Friday, Sunday, something like that. And then we'll start buying the things we don't have and start figuring stuff out that way. I know this sounds very, like, blunt and stupid. I'm just trying to vocally plan out what we're going to be doing. I don't think I pet the minions. Where are the minions? There you are, minions. Oh, I guess I did pet them. They don't like me very much. Stupid cock and deep fry. Fucking kill them. Alright, oh yeah, then let's put the heater in here. Alright. And let's get the heater. And I think we're good, really, for the day, outside of selling the little things we picked up here. So, anywho, I think we're all set. We're going to turn in early today, I think. Because we can't do anything without some moolah, so there's no point in just wandering around aimlessly with nothing to do. Could go to the dungeon and do a little bit of ore gathering in the lower levels, but again, there's not much of a point to doing it. So that'll give us the money we need to buy the pail. It'll give us some money moving forward here. I think we'll have a few, like another corn harvest, hopefully before the end of the year. Alright, and then the Halloween event's coming up as well. And what do we got here? We've got ancient fruit wine. Very good. Grapes, which we need to make wine at some point. I haven't done it yet and turned it in. That's one of the things we need to turn in. Which is fine. Making the ancient fruit wine is going to give us some pretty good wampum here. Some delicious moolah to work with. And he's going to tell us and remind us about that. Alright. Dump them eggplants. We'll keep the grapes for wine. But we will be dumping the ancient fruit wine. Because that'll be worth a nice small fortune there. Alright. Well, I would say since we don't have any more ancient fruit going, let's go with some wine. Wine all around. The other one's not even out here. mean, he should be, because he literally should be, but there he is. All right. So actually, this is a good point to something to think about. We're not going to buy our cows literally until the first day of winter. I don't want to have to put grass in their pen and all that shit. And they're just going to eat through the winter supply while they're sitting there with nothing to do and not produce, you know, sustenance for me. So it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to bring them into the foil yet. What else can we do today? So really the thing is, I guess we could just power our way to winter, but we're still not going to have much to do. We could look at upgrades for the house, I guess, but again, I was going to do that at the beginning of the fall. So, and look at all this stuff that's still kind of growing or is grown, should be producing for us some more. We should get some more tomatoes. So we'll get that. I don't know. This is figuring out. We got to figure out what we want to do. Let's go get that pan, or that pail rather. Bitch better be open today, or we're gonna start skinning her alive. Milk pail. And how much is it to purchase a cow? 1,500? Okay. And we'll probably just want one. No reason to really have two cows. At least not right now. Especially when we don't have a big shopping area of money-making thing going on at the moment. Starfruit. We don't need furniture stuff. Speed grow. No. Okay, so we got one thing of use. Mild use. Starfruit. Starfruit. Seeds. Okay, so I'm pretty satisfied with what we've got. We don't have enough money to upgrade our axe or hoe any further. Would like to upgrade it to metal. It's still copper, isn't it? Yeah. Oh well. We might actually spend some money, minuscule amount of money doing that. But we'll see. Alright, so I guess to spend the rest of the day, we may as well, there we go. We may as well go spelunking, I guess. There's just not much else for us to do right now. There just isn't. So, well, if we're gonna do it, it's $500, so we better make it count. Oh, you know what? Take that with us. And away we go. Can't think of much else to do, so spelunking is always pretty rewarding. Never know what we're gonna find. But we're at the point where, here's the thing, is you've noticed probably near the end of every season, I kind of don't have a choice but to slow down a bit because there's just nothing to do. You know, the farm is mostly automated, so there's nothing for us to really do regarding the farm. So at this point, it's really just slowly trying to complete the requirements by the community center. But the community center doesn't have a lot for us to do until winter, when we can accomplish most everything they want us to do. So it's just, yeah, it's just a matter of getting to winter itself. I don't want to burn too much energy here. So let's just move to the next floor. Oh, it's a monster floor, of course. Could look into getting a better weapon, I guess, at some point. Alright, let's put the mud down there. Let's eat this white algae. Since we've taken some pretty bad damage, we need better gear to keep us alive, too. That's part of my problem as well. Even these purple slimes do pretty big damage to us. Die. Alright, so it's got to be this one in the corner here. And now that we have a stronger pickaxe, this should be a lot easier. It's really the only thing worth maxing the level out of, because you find yourself relying on your ability to break rocks in order to get through the dungeons here. So the fact that we have a better pickaxe is making this a little bit easier on our endurance. I would say even a thing we should strive for is to level it up again with iridium, but you know, you gotta find iridium. Oh shit, crap baskets. I heard rage. There's rage. I don't want to go down yet because we usually know there's good stuff to be found in crates. So. But at the cost of having to fight more of those flying fuckers. Shit. There we go. The only negative is dealing with those flying sons of bitches. Well, I found a ton of stuff. What the fuck did I find? Lead rods, which we can drop because they're not worth anything. They're not even worth the effort. So we found a little bit of stuff, but nothing too spectacular, which is a bit of a shame. We'll eat that cave carrot now, so we can at least go a couple more floors. So that was better than nothing, though. We picked up a lot of kind of random shit. We had 2 carrots. Even better. Oh, here comes the assholes again, who give me bombs, so I guess I shouldn't complain too much. I just hate when there's multiple of them and they come at all angles. So I can't really control the flow of these guys taking damage the way I want them to take damage. Alright, next floor. It was mildly rewarding. Oh, great. Here they come. Damn it, I keep hearing them coming. Which is silly, because I know they're out there. Ooh, another ruby. Getting a lot of gemstones, too, this run as well. Not that I'm complaining or anything, it's just an interesting observation. Alright, let's see here. Oh, there's a big one down here. Ooh, gemstones. Ore, iron ore, because we don't have a lot of it, so it's kind of good we're seeing it. Nice, more iridium. Okay. Die. Haha, fuck you. Alright, we need some kind of healing. Purple mushrooms would do it. You know what? We'll hold off for just a little longer. Well, we got multiple... Okay, so there's multiple purple mushrooms floating around here, so... we'll use the low-grade one for the time being. Okay. I just gotta find out how to get deeper here. So I blew myself up. But we found the way down, so that's good. It'll take us down 8 levels. Nice. What does that mean? I don't know. Just took us down 8 levels to a floor that might give us some pretty good rewards. I'm not going to complain about that, though I might need to heal. We'll use one of these 2 nice purple mushrooms just in case. We got one. That's enough for us to make more elixirs of life, so I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about bumping into a mummy enemy because we don't have the means to fight them off, so to speak. We can break them down, but we don't have any more bombs. And that's kind of probably what I've been using my iron ore for, is probably been making bombs. Should make cherry bombs or something. I don't know, but that requires me to not be a lazy sack of shit, and I am a pretty lazy sack of shit. But luckily, this is probably our last dungeon delve of the season, so that's a good thing. You know what? To be safe, let's go ahead and eat it, because this is probably the last floor we're gonna do as well. If these fucking flying bastards would stop flying near me. Die, you fuckers. These. There we go. Come on, run. Run. Well, that was relatively pointless. Though it looked like we got some geodes, so can't complain too much. Now we just need to find the stairway to the next floor, because that was not uncovered. There's an Omni geode. Lots of energy, surprisingly, but I don't necessarily want to go down a hole. Wait a minute, I see goods. And I think those are some diamonds over there. So you bet your ass we're going to do this. Getting some iridium, that's good. Diamond. So this floor has been pretty good to us. Another diamond. Damn. And an iridium bar outright. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're done. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're leaving now. Yep. That's a fucking haul on one floor if I've ever seen it. And that's a luck. That was all luck. As far as I'm fucking concerned. Did you see that? It's fucking raining diamonds, bitch. Oh man, my ass hairs were tingling there. Just at the sight of awesome. We still need to make friends with dipshit too, don't we? Why do I keep selling my preservatives? Well, we have enough. Fuck that. We have enough iridium ore to get a bar going. So we'll do that. Got some cave carrot. We just need to sort some of this out real quick. See, look at that too, right there. We got 3, so we need 2 more iridium to keep that going. Hardwood. We got plenty of hardwood for the time being. Quartz. What else is in here? No. Stone, coal, gold. Blood, sweat, and tears. And wood. Oh, there's the rest of the iron ore. All right, and then we can dump off some of the other goodies that we have found. Let's do the gemstones real quick. Boop. Bloop. Bloop. That was there. Should have enough shrooms to do stuff, I think. What does it take to make the potion? Purple, red, morsel, and chanterelle. So we should have a chanterelle. Red mushrooms, I believe, was on there. And what was the other one? Moral. I know we have moral. I have no morals, but I know I have moral. Boop. And there we go. Now we can put this back in there. Oh, and yeah, do this. Plop. We can sell the white algae and the cave carrot, but I'm going to hold on to them for now. Alright. And we learned the recipe for Omega Bomb. You mean a Mega Bomb or the Omega Bomb? It's just a fucking bomb, bro. Get over it. And our progress has been saved. Woo-hoo! Now we've got more money to play with. And since the festival is upon the morrow, we might need to figure a few things out in a little bit. But right now we're okay. 3 iridium bars. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there, fellers. We've got corn, gentlemen. They brought us corn. So we're gonna burn the last day of the month, I think, because tonight, I believe, is the festival. which, you know, it's going to be the Halloween thing. So we'll probably knock that out, and then pretty much tomorrow we're just going to move on to the next big thing. Acorn. Ooh. Can plant that to grow another acorn tree. Oh, you fucking bastards. So we'll just sell the corn off manually, I guess. And then the next day we'll do the magma geode and the other geode. Is there still corn out there? Yes, there is. What happens when I don't collect all my corn? So let's sell off the corn and the acorn. Let's sell off acorn. Get it? Hey, all right, I'll shut up. So we've done that, and then everything else is kind of doing its thing. When the next year comes, too, we'll be able to reorganize this entire shit show that is my farm. Let's grab some fluid. What else could we need to build? We should try to build the cheese press. If I don't remember seeing it over there, so that's something we can do today. Today. Keep the moral. Dump the rest. Shut up, dog. I will eat you. On this, should have room for these fellers. Alright, and I was gonna build something, wasn't I? Yeah, I don't see a cheese press over there, so we'll need wood, stone, hardwood, and copper. Copper. Wood. Hardwood. Stone. And earth. Wait, what? I need an earth crystal. I mean, I have it, but I should have it. No, we don't. Alright, boop. And we'll just throw this shit back in there. And for the cheese press, really, we could put it anywhere, but I'm going to put it right there. That's a good enough place for it to be. So, alright. Ooh, large. Extra large. And there we go. I think we're good in that regard. So let's see if we can actually go south instead. I don't think the merchant's there though, so that's the problem. You have no way of, like, getting to the places you really need to go. So really, today is just going to be a day of, like, foraging and shit till the evening. The other option is to just skip over the Halloween festival this year. If I were by myself and I wasn't recording, I probably would. Because it's like, there's no real major benefit for us to do it. Outside of getting the cool stuff at the end of the event, but it's kind of trivial to us at the moment because we don't have the means to get a decent reward out of it. So, well, what am I saying? You get a reward. We'll get the reward, but we could always get it next year. You know, this fucking thing. Guess we could go get some more hardwood. Giggity. Yeah, because Numbnuts isn't there. Yeah, we'll do that, I think, today. Go to this little forest, grab us some hardwood. Knock that out, I guess. I can't think of much else to really do. The only other thing we could... oh, yeah, and we'll get another chanterelle mushroom, which is good. Beyond that, other things that we could do... I guess we could go to the adventure hall and look at, like, weaponry there, but I'm pretty sure we're pretty good with what we're at right now. I mean, I want better defense, but I don't think... it'll cost an arm and a leg to get better defense, and it's not necessarily better. That much better. I don't know. This is just kind of falling into winter kind of a thing. It's just like... I'm falling over myself trying to find stuff to do. primarily because I don't really want to go to the mine right now because we have the Halloween event coming up. But at the same time, I don't want to just stand around and just waste time doing stuff like this. Well, it is actually paying off because there's still a couple of chanterelles down here. Am I pronouncing it? Chanterelle, yeah. There's some chanterelle mushrooms, and we'll get use out of that. Because then all we need are purple mushrooms again. We have a moral, but we can get more morals from that thingy. And we can't go to the to the blacksmith because we can't, you know, to process these geos because we can't go to town right now. Those sons of bitches. You know what we'll do too, as a way of discovering for all of us. We will also explore. I guess we could fish, but that's boring. So bored. No, I'm just kidding. We could do that, but we're coming down to the end of the wire here for the first year, and this season is running out of is making me run out of patience for it. There's very little for us to do, and winter is going to be kind of that way as well, to a mild degree. It'll start to annoy me. Keep the clay. Let's sort out what we forged here. Berry. And that. We've already given Marnie her shit this year, so we'll sell this stuff this week. So there's no point in hanging out on that. So, boop, boop. Cool. Could go over to Robin's, I guess. Go in the back way. Ooh, hello. Fried calamari, huh? You want some algae? We won't give her algae. We're obviously, I believe we're trying to court her, so the last thing we want to do is piss her off. Give her that delicious white algae. You know, fuck it. We're going to go over to Robin's. Nothing else to do. I don't think the Halloween event will be ready till at least 4. I forget when they actually let you in there. But when they do, we'll go. But until then, nope. What else can we do on the farm? We're not going to buy the cows until winter. So that fucking forget about that. The chickens are doing fine. We should have enough food for them, too. So that's not an issue either. I guess really we just wander around the town outskirts here and see if we can find anything of relevance or value. And finding some forging stuff. That's always good to find some useful forging as opposed to these mushrooms. The wild plum serves a purpose. Yeah, you want to know about the house is 10 grand, which we're close to, but we have the wood. We have 1,000. We have a whole stack of wood, so. Let's see. Okay, a mill, which we're not going to build right away. That would be cute for later. 100 hardwood. We're halfway to that, so the stable will be a while out. So that could be something we could build much later. Here's the stuff we should be looking at. The big coop. 10 grand. We've got the wood and the stone. So we've got the stone in that. So we need about 24,000, and then we can upgrade these guys, which unlocks ducks and unlocks goats. So that's something to think about. We could build this relatively easily. We could build this relatively easily at some point. That might be something to build once we finish the bigger buildings here. I don't think she really has much we would want to buy outside the floor TV. So, okay. Looking upon all of that, that gives us some idea. Oh my god. Hurry the fuck up with the setting up. Why can't I? Well, I would love to help. Maybe I could help you guys set up. It'd be a little faster, you know. I'm not doing anything relevant or important right now. Let's see here. Void spirits, bats, bats are almost there. We could always go into the old dungeons and dig some of that out. Dust sprites. We haven't seen them in the newer dungeons, so this could be a reason alone to revisit the old dungeon and knock some of these out. Like the skeletons and the bats, the void spirits, and the Duggies I haven't seen in a long time. So those are some things to think about. What is the strength of this? 30, 45. 30, 45. So that's the best thing he's got for us, and that's 25,000. Dark boots, 4 and 2. I think what we have is already better than that. 4 and 4. So he really isn't going to be able to help us too much with anything decent. Outside of increasing attack or defense. No. It's all just weapon stuff. So yeah, there's not much we can do here. So I'm going to go back to my initial thesis and say that we can explore the old dungeon for basic stuff during that. Maybe that's what we should do during the winter. I don't know what you guys think, but I think it works fine. We could, in the winter, go into the old dungeon and maybe knock out some more of those prereqs. And see if we get anything. See if we get anything good, because we might. We just might. But we could do that. What else can we do? Or we can go in our newest dungeon and, just dick around in there. The sky's the limit. But first things first, we got to finish the fishing requirement stuff. That's going to be the first big thing that we do. So yeah, that's the first thing we got to do. We'll knock the fishing out. And some of the fishing we have to do when it's raining, or in this winter's case, snowing. So days that it's not snowing are going to be days that we just go and knock stuff out. That's going to be the goal. We'll just knock out the fishing as we can do it in the winter. Ooh, I see something. It's hiding in front of Linus's shithole. I mean, a tent. Man, it's just clay. Weak. God, what the fuck? It's taking forever. Oh my god. So I know this is a pretty weak episode, guys. I want to go into winter, I would love to go into winter fresh. I don't want to just go into winter and say like, oh, look at this, winter. Guess what I'm going to do? Because I'm not going to show it to you till next episode. And I'd rather just show it to you when everything's ready. So it just means finishing this up and tomorrow. So this might be a long episode because I want to knock out today and tomorrow. Oh my god, hurry the fuck up. So one thing I hate is like you're not able to do basic things you want to get done in town because they're setting up for the fucking festival. I'm gonna set this town on fire. Oh my god. So we'll just hang out here for a second. Like I said, I don't want to cut stuff out of the episode. I've been trying, and I've been doing a really good job of showing you like a straight playthrough. But this is sometimes stuff that happens. Is there stuff I could be doing right now? Maybe. Could there be more efficient things to do? Maybe. But I don't care to get it done to do those specific things. So I'm kind of just at the mercy of what I have time for. So let's dump off the hazelnut and the common mushroom. And then tomorrow's the last day we can harvest from all of this, so that'll all be done too. And then we'll have to figure it all out. What I'm probably going to do is change our alignment here. Get these sprinklers to go here, and then here, here, And that should realign all of this whole mess up. Because this is all screwed the fuck up pretty bad. And in the future, I will put, like, things that require a trellis. Trellis stuff's going to go here, on this block here, and this block here. Unless I need to make multiple trellises? Trelli? And then I'll, go down here and, use the corner parts of the farm at that point. Because you can't have trellises theoretically next to each other. You gotta be fucking shitting me. Longest episode ever! I might just have to stop after this day is done, though, and we'll finish up the last day of fall next episode. There we go. Fucking shit, Spirits Eve. Fucking horse shit. We can get a rare crow and a jack-o'-lantern. We're not going to buy any of the rare crows right now until next year, so we'll hold off on the rare crow. Nothing to do down here. Your best bet is to go and deal with the following. Through the maze we go. Off through the maze we will go. And that'll finish the eve. The maze isn't too intricate, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I went the wrong way. I'm supposed to have made a left turn at Albuquerque. And through here. Through here. Unused monster sprites. And then I want to say the last part of it is through here. Yep. And there you go. So we make our way back through here. I don't know when he had time to clear this whole fucking thing out, but he must have. And we get Der Golden Pumpkin. Which really is just it's valuable but has no other purpose other than to be valuable. So we can sell that for cash, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it can be won multiple years in a row, too. You guys can correct me in the chat if I'm wrong about that. I usually get it and I fucking sell it because I'd rather have the money. Which is probably good because you're going to be going into winter, and if you don't have any cash, your winter is going to be pretty shitty. We've done as much preparation as one can honestly do for the new year, for Christmas, for that time of year, for the winter season. So we've prepped we over prepped. I think we've got enough money to get us through it, amongst other things. So, yeah, I am very, yeah. Alright, so it's enough of that. It's time to skedaddle. Alright, so we're back on the farm, and so we're going to sell that golden pumpkin. And I hear people hissing and cringing at me for doing it. And we make the mountains totem and the wild seed. Yay! As we rake in a shit ton of cash. I believe this is the golden pumpkins, where as you can see is worth 2,500. So it's, made another quick 4K. Not bad. Pretty cool. And thus, we are in the final day of fall. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. When we come back, we will have winter time. Christmas time is here, and I need a beer. All right, guys. Thank you for enduring this rough episode. We'll be back in due course, of course. We'll see you guys next time. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please take a moment to check out more episodes from the RPG Guy, Tuesday Night Team Up, and more. And please subscribe. Always support the channels you enjoy watching, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Keep on gaming hard. See you next time.